Every day, more than 100 Americans are killed by gun violence alongside more than 230 who are shot and wounded. Gun murders occur in our streets, our homes, even just last week in San Jose at the workplace. These gun violence takes place at schools, movie theaters, churches, sports venues, and so on. California alone sees about 3,000 gun deaths every year. And in the city of Los Angeles, there were 350 homicides in 2020. That is almost 100 more homicides than in 2019 and is the highest number of Los Angeles seen in the last decade. These are not just numbers on paper, and this COVID-19 pandemic has only made circumstances worse. In my community, where gang violence has plagued, even children are not safe from gun violence. Compton, which I represent, has one of the highest unsolved murder rates in California, and the problem is only getting worse. I also grew up and now represents the Watts community, which has more than 500 homicides between 1989 and 2005. I know how it feels to lose someone near death, someone that you love very much. My heart stops every time you hear that someone in your community have lost their lives to this senseless gun violence in our community. Last year, members, many of you know, on April the 5th, 2020, my son and his fiance was walking down the street. They were walking down the street. Both of them were shot. Another gentleman was working on his car, was shot in the hand, and another gentleman lost his life. All but walking down the street to get out of the house during this pandemic. Thank God he lived. The gentleman was working on his car, he lived. My son's girlfriend, she lived. But one gentleman died as a result of that. So I feel gun violence in a different way. And so to have this ACR come before us, ACR 87, to commend and also to recognize the National Gun Violence Awareness Day, it's absolutely important, members, because I lived it, I've seen it happen, and it happens on a daily basis, not only in California, but across this country. Members, I ask for a strong aye vote on ACR 87.